Right, it is. It is still moving northeast. We've seen way less lightning with this storm as it was just about a few minutes ago, and that's a sign that the storm is weakening a bit, but there is still rotation with this currently, as you're seeing some of the heavier rainfall now approaching the Grand Parkway and I-45 area. So you're able to see the lightning as the lightning strikes start decreasing or becoming less frequent. That's really just a sign that the storm is weakening, but we are still tracking some rotation with this storm as we go into the next couple of minutes. So definitely expecting those conditions to still be very hazardous out there. I think the rotation has really well broadened currently as it moves over 45, I-45 and the Spring area, which is very good news. But the National Weather Service, we've seen this storm show a history of just very strengthening and weakening, a cycle of strengthening and weakening as we head into within the past 30 minutes to an hour. So they're going to go ahead and still keep that tornado warning in place for 2:30 in the afternoon, and we're now starting to see roadway conditions, especially along 45 and the Grand Parkway. This is 45 in Cypresswood, even north, just to the north of the Loetta, 245 and Loetta area. And so just keep in mind that if you are moving off towards portions of northern Harris County, this storm is actually heading closer towards for portions of I-69, just south of Cut and Shoot. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out just a bit here so we can see what's happening elsewhere. It's looking likely that we're seeing another storm starting to approach the city of Houston from the south of downtown. And so this is a little bit, this is not showing any rotation or it's not severe right now, but just keep in mind that if you are in Houston, in the center portions of town, that you do have some heavy rain coming our way within the next maybe 5 to 10 minutes as we see a couple of lightning strikes with that storm to the south of downtown Houston. But our main priority right now is what's happening north of town, which is this does still have that tornado warning until 2:30 this afternoon. And so we are expecting this to continue at least until the next few minutes here. And so we have seen some confirmed reports of just this rotating cloud that was moving over the 249 area. It's very likely that this is no longer happening with this storm, but as we look at the situation in terms of the area, we are expecting that to continue. Now, the strongest part of the storm is now moving into portions of southern Montgomery County as we head into the next few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and look at the confirmed report right now with train spotter reports. Did spot a tornado in around the 249 area. I didn't see any debris signatures on our debris detector, but that doesn't mean that didn't happen. But we are expecting this to continue. It's more of a northeastern track, especially along 45 and the Grand Parkway. And like I said, we've seen less lightning with this storm within the past 5 to 10 minutes. And this is a sign that this individual storm right here is weakening. And so, but like I said, we've seen the history of this storm just going through a cycle of weakening and strengthening as it was over western Harris County, but now we are still seeing this weaken, just sort of weaken a bit, and then it very well could come into contact with some more unstable air as it travels to the northeast, north and around the Kingwood area. And so just keep in mind that just south of Cleveland, you're going to start seeing the impacts from this storm here along I-69 within the next few minutes, and as we head into the next few minutes here across our area. So definitely still watching this tornado warned storm. We're still staying on the air with you, so you are still informed of the weather impacts that are currently happening across our area.